Greetings, Willow here again. Today I want to talk about awakening your consciousness to manifesting your desires. A lot of times we don't realize that every single thing that we do is actually manifesting something in our life. We are constantly manifesting through our thoughts. So you have to really be careful. Are you thinking positive or are you thinking negative thoughts? So positive thoughts are going to be believing in yourself. Positive thoughts are going to be that self-confidence, knowing that you can reach your goals. But what about the negative thoughts? What about the doubts, the worries, things like that? Being afraid of some of the things you'd like to do in your life. A lot of times we don't realize that through our thoughts, we can either attract things to us or we can push things away that we want. Now, what I want to talk about is how to change your vibration, because that's really the important thing. And we have a little friend today. We have Draven with us today, and he likes to get involved with whatever I'm doing. He's quite the little character. So bear with me with the cat. So I want to help you learn how to change your vibration. So by doing things like living in a state of gratitude, I call it the attitude of gratitude. That's one way to change the way your energy is. So when I say the attitude of gratitude, I try every single night before I go to sleep to think of at least one thing that I am grateful for that day. Now, that could be multiple things, and I have to choose, well, which one do I feel the most grateful for? Or maybe I'm just grateful for all of them. But I will sit there and I will think, thank you, universe, thank you, divine source, for that blessing, and I welcome more tomorrow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I do that, and it gets my mind in the right place. It helps me sleep better. But you could do that in the morning when you wake up too. You could just say, I'm grateful I woke up this morning, and I'm grateful for a good night's sleep, or I'm grateful for the dream I had last night. But whatever it is, if you get in that state of gratitude, the attitude of gratitude, you're going to find that you are creating a magnet effect to bring in more blessings. So you can use this to manifest. You can think of the things that you already have in your life that are similar to what you want to attract. Let's say you want to attract money. Okay, maybe you need a lot of money. Maybe you want to buy a new home or a car. Maybe these are things you need in your life. So the best thing to do is think of the things that you have. So, okay, well, I'm grateful for my savings account, or I'm grateful that I have the ability to work. I'm grateful for the $5 I have in my purse. It doesn't matter how you do it, but be grateful for whatever you already have that is similar to what you'd like to attract. So if it's money, of course, you're going to be grateful for whatever you have, wherever you have it. If you wanted to attract the perfect partner for yourself, well, maybe you should be grateful for all the friends you have, because that would attract in more friends. And then maybe one of those friends is going to turn into that special friend. So that's the way we use the attitude of gratitude to manifest things in our life. The next thing that we can do is use meditation and visualization. So meditation, I use a lot of subliminal meditations. If I'm going to try to attract something, let's say I need to make more money, I'll do a subliminal meditation to attract money. The other thing that I do is use focus tools for that meditation. I've been actually making some of you may know that I've been making these energy spirit meditation dolls to attract things for people. So I'm going to be selling those as well. But you can use any kind of focus tool. You could make your own focus tool. You might take a $10 bill or a dollar bill and imagine that being multiplied by many, many times to the number that you need it to be. You might put it up on the mirror in the bathroom or wherever you're going to make your coffee in the morning and have it sit up there so you can look at it. Now, I'm not going to tell you to do this, but I know some people will take the dollar bill and add zeros to it, and then visualize on that. They'll just see that every single day, and that it implants in your mind that that is your goal and that's what you're going to attract. So there are different methods that you can use to attract whatever it is you want. Okay. If you wanted to attract a new home, maybe you're going to cut out a picture of that perfect house and you'll put that on your mirror and you'll see that every day. So the other thing you can do is create a vision board. Now, a vision board is to take a poster board, and it doesn't have to be a big one, just like, 12 by 16, something like that. But what you're going to do is you're going to go into one of these subliminal meditations, be awake, and get magazines and just be going through the magazines and see pictures and cut those pictures out. You're going to start to glue all those together. You're making a collage. You can add stickers and things like that as well to it. You can write words on it, like positive thoughts, no worries, I got this. You can do whatever you want. But then you hang that vision board up and you look at that every day. Now, when you do that, it's implanting all those visuals into your mind, whether you know it or not, because you're going to start to see these things and they're starting to come in. I had one years ago and it worked. I did one in 1996 and I found that I got to move to a new place. I ended up being with some people and we could ride motorcycles, and I had all kinds of pictures on my vision board and they all started happening. But this is the thing that you can do. So vision boards are great. There are actual classes that you can take on creating your own vision board. So that's another thing you might want to do. But one of the things that I've been doing, and I started by making one for myself, and I make these little dolls, and they're energy spirit dolls for meditation. So they're focus tools. So I use aromatherapy, that's part of it. I have essential oils and lava beads here. The colors represent the things you want to bring in. So these are the ways you use visual stimulation to get your mind to go into the right vibration. Okay, you got to believe in what you're doing and what you really want. So this one is for like abundance and prosperity, so to attract more money. Sometimes we're just looking for a better job. So I made one for career and business, for people that might want to get the better job or start their own business. I've gone through meditation while I'm doing these dolls. So everything that I do, I put positive energies into these dolls, so they're kind of charged for whatever the focus is. Another one that a lot of us forget about, and that is self-love. We have to love ourselves before we can attract the right person, right? If you don't think yourself as lovable, how can you get in a relationship? So you have to love yourself first and foremost. So I made a self-love doll. The other one that most people that watch my videos are doing is going through their awakening. And this one is to help you on your awakening and your transformation in your life. So I have butterflies and things like that in this fabric. So it's very stimulating. So that's what I'm trying to point out. Use things that are going to stimulate your visual, and it implants these things into you to be more positive and to raise your vibrations. So that's the key thing here, is to raise your vibration. How do you do that? You have to be positive. You have to believe. And you can't worry. And I've been emphasizing no worries for a long time. And people are like, how do I stop worrying? Believe. You have to have belief. When you have belief, you don't have worry. If you have trust in the divine, you don't have to worry. You know that it will be taken care of. So that is how I've had to change my life. I don't worry about anything anymore. Ever since I started working with the law of attraction and The Secret, my thoughts have turned around to be much more positive. I get upset. I'm not going to tell you I'm perfect. I am far from that. But when it comes to bringing the right things into my life, I think it's very important, and that's why I focus much more on the positive and finding ways to change the vibration so that I don't have any worries. So right now we're going through a really slow time here in New Orleans. It's very hot. We've been having heat advisories like every day, and when it's not doing that, it's raining. So it makes it very difficult for me to go out into Jackson Square to do readings for people. And that's where I do make, money to pay my bills. So I thought, well, if I can't do that, then universe, bring me some private clients, which they have. I have been doing lots of private readings and phone readings and FaceTime readings, and I have wonderful clients, and a lot of them have become friends because I see them so often and I talk to them all the time. But I've also started doing an Etsy shop. I thought, well, other people do it and I love making things, and so I decided to make tools, spiritual tools, for my clients and for anybody who needs them. And so I started with the dolls, and I have my smudging feathers and things like that that are going to be on my Etsy shop, and it's called DivineSourceDesigns. So you can look that up on Etsy if you'd like, and I'll put all that down in the comments and below in the description of the video. But I just wanted to reach out today because I haven't talked to you in a while and show you what I've been doing and help guide you into manifesting your desires too. So write down those goals. Start meditating. Start visualizing visually what you want. The thing is, if you wanted a car, you're going to sit down in your living room or in a nice chair and be comfortable. And close your eyes and grab that steering wheel. Feel it. Feel it. Use your imagination. Feel the steering wheel. Feel that seat below you. Maybe it's new leather. Can you smell that new car smell? You can smell it, right? Roll down the window. Feel that wind coming in your hair, or open the sunroof. Feel the wind. These are things you can do, and if you do that with whatever it is you want, for about 15 minutes a day, you are making that happen. You're putting that thought out to the universe. And the universe is like a genie with infinite number of wishes. There's enough for everybody, so you're not taking from someone just because you want something. And that's something you need to remember. You do not take when you receive from anybody else. You receive it from the universe, and there's abundance for everyone. But you have to believe it. We can change the world with one thought at a time. We just have to believe it. So manifest your desires, raise your vibration, turn your negative thoughts to positive ones. Don't worry about where the money's coming from. Just trust the universe that it's coming. Be grateful for the things you have already. Live in that attitude of gratitude and manifest your desires. Now, if you are seeking life coaching or a personal reading, I am available. You can check my website out at willowleymachant.com. You can contact me through text or a phone call, or just send me an email. That works. Also follow me on Facebook and Instagram. All the links are down below, in the description of the video. But I hope that helps. At the end of the video, you're gonna see several of my dolls, and they'll be posted so you can see which one does what. But you can check out the Etsy store. I'll put that link down below too this time. But until next time, be blessed.